Yo. Two things going on. Number one, the whole roommate thing, complete fiasco. Turns out the person was a scam artist. No real surprise there. It's not like I wasn't looking for him. So, needless to say, I don't have a roommate right now. Like I otherwise should. Bastard. There were signs from the beginning, so it's not like I didn't see it coming. Prepared a list. Her profile at where I was advertising myself was only up long enough for me to see it. Now you can see me while I read. When I asked her why she took it down, she said she had a profile on another site, so that's why she took hers off the one I was on. That doesn't sit well with me. How about you? And she then asked me to immediately remove my profile so there would be no other takers. That's a particularly odd request, especially since we were still in the meet and greet stage. Then there was her odd way of using the word soonest, as in, I hope to meet you soonest. She claimed to be born and raised in California with her American father and African mother. Giving her legitimacy the benefit of the doubt, I reasoned this as cultural influence from her mother, but I remained on the alert, because I'm just skeptical that way. When she told me where she was from, she said USA, California. My skepticism peaked at this, as no one from the States would ever say anything like that. Then when it came time for her to send me the money, she used an agent of hers in the States. Oh, by the way, she claimed to be from West Africa, so she has this agent from the States to send her money for her. You know, fine, whatever. I don't own several businesses like she claimed to have, so I can't say someone wouldn't have an overseas agent. Then when the money was lost in the mail, she had sent the package, or her agent had, through DHL. I had tracked it on the DHL website, so that at least was a legitimate package. And I noted that it was from Corpus Christi, Texas, that it was sent from. The package was lost, and when she had her agent send it to me again, it was sent through UPS. I received that package, but it came from Long Beach, California. But what really raised the red flag, though, was the fact that instead of one check, I received 4 money orders. And the 4 money orders were from 4 different people in 4 different cities and states. Common sense says that if one person is going to be sending 4 money orders, then only one person and one address would be on them. Yes? Shake your head. Just go agree with me here, okay? Okay. When the bank found them to be fraudulent, I specifically asked the bank to verify their authenticity before I actually did anything with them. Turned out they were appeared to be photocopies of money orders that had been digitally manipulated, and the watermarks on them were just all wrong. I sent her an email telling her to have the money wired to me. I also told her that they were fraudulent. She IM'd me afterwards, and when I told her the same thing, because apparently she didn't read the email, she didn't respond. And when I told her she was being awfully quiet, she logged out. At this point, I'm just messing with her now. Let's see. Later on, she came back on IM, acting all innocent and re-asking about the money orders. After having told her in the previous IM and the email I sent before that they were fraudulent, she shouldn't be restarting this particular conversation. This gave me the immediate impression that I'm speaking with more than one individual, which is helped by the fact that she kept alternating between normal text and all caps for apparently no good reason. Then she says, I never got any fraudulent payment from my client before, so I am still amazed, but I believe you. I know you can't lie to me about that. her client, which is say her stateside agent, has never screwed her over, yet she's going to believe me, someone she's never met, over the agent. Needless to say, I filed a police report, so that aspect is taken care of. I also notified the bank that I filed something called an IC3 complaint. It's this online complaint form where you can notify the federal authorities about any fraudulent stuff and criminal activity that's going on. So the whole roommate thing is pretty much over. I've restarted my profile over on the website, and I'm back on the hunt, back to square one. Oh, an additional throw-in, since I didn't explain this whole fraud thing clearly enough. You see, what happens is, it's a very common occurrence. Someone going on to roommate hunting websites act as someone who needs a room and trick the landlord into sending them money. Here's how the scam works. The person, usually someone overseas, makes a payment for the prorated first month, as well as the security deposit, by using a stateside agent to send more money than is necessary to cover the two costs. The landlord would then go to the bank and deposit the check. It's usually a check. I don't know where the money order whole thing came from, but it's usually a check. And remove the surplus, and then wire the money back to the individual who is overseas. Then a few days later, the check bounces, and the surplus you send overseas, you now owe to the bank. And of course, the individual is not going to give you that money back, so you're screwed. That's how it works. The overseas person had the agent send the money orders themselves were for $2,000. Now, on them, at most, I should have only received $1,200. She wanted me to keep $500 for my security deposit, and then wire back the $1,500 extra. That would have hurt. And item number 2, I'm attached to a dating website. I'm not going to tell you which one, obviously. And one of my favorite things to do is, of course, mess with people. A lot of people, especially today, I got 3 of them so far, have been sending me instant messages, all trying to get me to go to a webcam site and sign up for it. They think that the dating website is apparently a way for them to advertise themselves. That doesn't go well with me. Anyone who sends me an instant message on a dating website like that, the very first thing I do is I run a member search on them to verify, number 1, that their profile actually does exist, and number 2, see if they're genuine or not, and if they're not, then number 3, see just how much they're not telling. Also, the instant message little chat window kind of thing also gives where they're from and their age. I especially like the one I just got done talking with not even an hour ago. Her chat window said that she was 38 years old from Ontario, Canada. I ran a member search on her. Profile didn't exist. She gave me a link to her MySpace page, and it said that she was a 24-year-old from the Philippines. Then she asked me if I have a member ID. I'm like, member ID for what? So she's like, so you can see me on webcam. Which I think is kind of odd, because down in the bottom right-hand corner of the little chat window is a place, a little video. You click on the word video, and it starts up your webcam so they can see it. So there's no reason why I should be going to a webcam site to begin with. Apparently, these people just, not that smart. So I say to her, that the dating site is not a platform for her to launch her website from. I also say to point out the discrepancy between the ages, and then I tell her why didn't I see her profile come up when I did a member search on her, and what happens? She closed the chat window right before I could point out the discrepancy between where she lived, which sucked, because I really wanted to nail that one on her too. So I on my off days, today is one of them. I also have the rest of the weekend off before I start working again. I'm going to keep the website active so it shows that I'm online for a couple hours a day, so I can maybe get one of these people, because I just love messing with them. I do. And that's it for me. See ya.